morning, lovebirds. It's time to get into the tea with Love Lex P. Happy Monday, y'all. We back with another episode. I just want to say, first of all, before I start this episode, we have a lot of new lovebirds in the building. Y'all have been showing up, turning up, and we are having a good time. It's so exciting to see the channel grow and everybody just interacting in the comments, laughing and having a good time. So if you are new here, please understand, we keep it lighthearted and fun. It's just jokes. Don't take nothing to heart. Don't take nothing serious, okay? We have a good time over here, and that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a little drink today, so y'all know I'm about to get a little wild today, okay? So y'all know I have to give y'all a house update, but I'm gonna be honest, I really don't have one this week. I told myself I was gonna give myself a break. I have been off from filming Poor Minds for 2 weeks, and I absolutely have enjoyed my time off. But I can't tell y'all who it is yet, but we have some really good guests coming up, like really good guests. Of course, y'all know we got the solo episodes coming, and yeah, things have been good. I got a lot of rest this week that was much needed, but y'all know it's time to get back to it. Now, I will say at the end of this episode, if you haven't watched King's Court yet, I'm going to do a quick review of that. So if you haven't watched it, go watch it and then come back, okay? But yeah, the house is going great. I'm getting some lighting done on my stairs and some paneling. So I got the quotes for all that. And after getting those quotes, y'all make sure y'all tune in every goddamn week, okay? Renovating the house is expensive, but we getting it done. So I just want to say thank y'all for the support. I'm having a good time renovating my house, doing Poor Minds, Love Lex P, everything. I just feel like I'm in a really good space, and being here with y'all, just the positivity that y'all show me, because obviously, like I said, Poor Minds is a whole nother world, a whole nother platform. And sometimes it reaches people who, you know, may not be big fans of me and Draya, but I feel like over here, we like a family. So for all the new lovebirds, welcome. We finna have a good time. All right, y'all. Let's get into these topics today, child. Y'all know we got to talk about it. And y'all know me, I don't like to be in people's ovaries. It's not my business. You know what I'm saying? But Cardi B has officially announced her pregnancy, and it has had the internet in a frenzy. Everybody has an opinion, calling her crazy, saying this and that about her. Oh, you don't know him and this and that. And while I understand where people are coming from, because I feel like a lot of her diehard fans are coming from a good space. But I will say, you cannot be pro-choice and be mad at people's choices. Because a lot of y'all just think pro-choice is like you just supposed to get rid of it. But part of being pro-choice is like you have the choice to have your kids. Because y'all know me and Cardi really in the same boat. She just has hers, okay? So y'all just let Cardi make it. That's all I'm saying. I think that we have seen her go through a lot, overcome a lot. And y'all have to realize some people just really enjoy motherhood. And I think she truly enjoys it. Mostly, I just think we should focus on the music. Her album drops tonight. By the time this drops on Monday, it'll be out. So the week after, I'm going to do a whole album review. And yeah, I think that being a woman is a beautiful thing. Motherhood is beautiful for some people, but I like the fact that she has a village around her. You know, her parents are there, her sister is there. She doesn't live the average lifestyle, okay? So parenthood looks different for her than the average person. You know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna wish her positivity and love, okay? We gonna keep it cute, because y'all know Lex P love the kids. And y'all know the rest. I don't even got to finish the sentence, y'all. Y'all know where I'm going with that one, okay? So shout out to Cardi B. I'm excited for the album. She announced her tour dates. So that starts in February. So I'm getting my coins together because y'all know I'm nosy. I'm a Cardi fan, but I also want to see what's going on. Like, a lot is going on in a short amount of time. Now, I will say, Cardi revealed she was pregnant on the Gayle King show. I just have one question for Gayle, because I get it. Sometimes you feel the need to code switch, right? When you talking to certain people. I want to know what came over Gayle to say, the streets are talking.
I want to start right away with, you know, because the rumors on the streets be talking. Mm-hmm. And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby. Mm-hmm. And I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stephon Diggs.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. How are you feeling about that? And that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Gail, all you had to say is people have been saying, and there's rumors. You don't got to do all that, Gail. I love you, Gail. It's so cringy when people do that sometimes. But you know what? Gail is a great interviewer. It was a great interview. I enjoyed it. No more code switching, Gail. We don't need that, all right? Moving on. Now, y'all know I tread lightly with this one because I don't want to get beat up. And I can't fight. I don't fight. I call the police. I tell y'all that every time. I'm old. I have a bad knee, y'all. My left knee, out of there, blown. Please don't ever try to fight me, okay? I just had to put that in small print at the bottom. Our good sis, Chrisean. Every time she's posted in the blogs, you never know what you gonna see, right? I feel like the last time I saw Chrisean, she was at like this gospel award show and she's on her knees crying and praising the Lord. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful thing to see. You know, everything that she's been through and she's having an awakening, you know, it's good to see. And then I didn't hear from her for a long time. So I'm like, good. Maybe, you know, the Bible, Matthew 13:7, really hit her this time. Maybe she felt it in her soul. Y'all, why I seen that lady sticking somebody's big toe right in between that gap. No tooth. Just rubbing that big toe all in her gums. And this is what I have to say, y'all. I said this on TikTok. I said, ladies, you know, I get it. Being in love is fun. It's beautiful. It's a good time. But y'all have got to stop letting these men record you, putting your relationships out in the open. Sometimes it's okay to keep things private, especially if you sucking a nigga toes. Why would you let somebody record you do that? That's on the internet forever. And now I know you know how to pray. You better get on your knees and ask God to forgive you for that. I really should press charges because I didn't ask to see that. I'm just trying to scroll my timeline and mind my business. Nobody asked to see that. And I fear this will come back to haunt you. Now, don't beat me up. I don't suck toes. I don't judge people for sucking toes. But I feel like you should get that tooth replaced before you suck on a toe. Because I feel like, ain't that like an open wound? Now, what if a little toe jam get in there? Now you got infection all in your mouth.
And one little thing before you leave. I'd like you to check out one of these TJ hors d'oeuvres.
What?
Oh, that's a toe jam cracker. Yeah, I like to call it the chronic.
You know what I'm saying? I just think safety first, Chrisean. I say that from the bottom of my heart with love, baby. Get that tooth fixed, child. That wound is just all open. It's all out in the open. But, you know, maybe it's closed up and healed, you know? So, yeah. I don't know if y'all want to see that clip, but I'm going to play it anyway, child. Moving on. I have a question to ask y'all in the audience that's watching right now. Think of the messiest person you know outside of me. Not me. You can't name me. Think of the messiest person you know. It's a man, ain't it? Men are messy. And I think we have been in denial about it long enough. They be like, oh, y'all be chatty patty. Women are chatty patties. No, it's these men. So there was a TikToker, or I don't know if he's a TikToker or not, but he made this long rant about Ayesha Curry, saying that she goes in interviews and talks about how bad she wants to cheat on Steph Curry, how she just wants to be found attractive, how she's tired of people being attracted to Steph Curry, just spewing all the hate. Now, before I get into what happened, I want to say this. When y'all judge Ayesha Curry about her being honest about her feelings in marriage, first of all, if you're not married or you're not married to somebody who is in the spotlight, just stop speaking on it, okay? And a lot of times it comes off like you niggas be like, I could be a better wife to him. That's what it comes off like. You want to be married to Steph Curry and you're mad because she took your spot. That's what it sounds like. Because being a wife, and I'm not a wife, but she is a wife to a superstar legend. They have children. It's a lot going on. So I can imagine the struggle that she has in finding her own identity. So instead of us embracing this Black woman and trying to understand and being compassionate, y'all be mad because y'all feel like he's supposed to be with somebody else. But moving on from you sassy ass niggas. Well, I'm not done with the sassiness, I guess, because this actually surprised me from this person because I actually respect him a lot. Killer Mike commented under this video And he says, because the guy in the video was saying like Ayesha Curry basically doesn't want to be a wife. She wants to be Glorilla. So Killer Mike responded and said, my nigga says she want to be Glow, LOL. Man, Steph doesn't deserve the embarrassment for real. God bless him. I just think it's so strange how people just get so bold online. Like, cause I feel like if you see Steph and Ayesha walking down the street, you'll be like, oh, what's up, bro? How you doing? Beautiful family. And just being all friendly, just smiling, cheesing with them big old teeth you got. It's easy to be nice, okay? So Steph responds and he says, nah, not you, Mike. I'm cool staying silent and letting these other clowns have their moment. And you're the worst of them. Then he added the guy who made the video. But you're better than that, Mike. Stay in your lane and let God keep blessing me like he is. We are good over here. And one thing I love is when a man takes up for his wife. Shout out to Will Smith. You know, y'all got to stop talking crazy about people's wives. Especially if you're not married. Is Killer Mike married? I don't know. But, oh, he married? Okay. Well, where your wife at? What's she doing? Let me go interview her because I'm going to get some tea. And y'all know I like to get the girls drunk. Let me get home. Let me get Miss Killer Mike on Poor Minds and see what she got to say. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like let's just be nicer to people that are in relationships. And, you know, we don't have enough black families. And y'all out here trying to split them up. God damn it. Moving on. Oh, some more mess, some more tea, y'all. Dame Dash went on Breakfast Club. And it was actually a very interesting interview, right? I feel like Dame Dash is very, very intelligent, but it's like to a fault. Like, he's very smart, but he doesn't use it the right way. Now, I will say, he knows how to read down. I mean, I thought I was watching an episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, bitch. He called Charlamagne a bald-headed girl, Count Dumbula. I said, let me write that down. Count Dumbula eats down. And it's about to be Halloween? Oh, yeah. Then, this is where I got kind of mad. Because y'all know, I love me some Wendy Williams. I guess he tried to use that as an insult to Charlamagne. He said, Wendy Williams is your OG, right? And I feel like people only do that to women. Wendy Williams is and was a powerhouse in media. You know what I'm saying? A lot of moments were created from Wendy Williams. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things changed in radio because of Wendy Williams. So to say Wendy Williams is your OG like it's a diss, when Charlamagne literally has the #1, they call it a podcast technically, running syndicated show for years now. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't eat like you thought it did, because we don't take Wendy shade over here. And shout out to Wendy. She was at New York Fashion Week looking good. But I will say, Dame Dash was reading Charlamagne down. And y'all know Charlamagne, that's my bro. I love Charlamagne down. That's my Uncle Batty. But I will say, one thing that I love about Charlamagne is when he laughs, that laugh makes you feel like, bitch ass nigga, I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you. And he laughs hard. And all Charlamagne kept saying was like, well, I think you're broke. And this is the thing. Dame was calling him gay. Charlamagne's obviously not gay. And it's just like, you're trying to say things to hurt me. But when Charlamagne was saying Dame was broke, whether it's true or not, that shit hit him to his core. Because that's an allegation that Dame Dash has been fighting for years. So you could really tell it was just boiling his blood. Y'all have to realize Charlamagne has very, very thick skin. He has sat there with everybody and been charged up on camera. He do not give a damn. So if you think you're going to go on Breakfast Club and shake Charlamagne, that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, Dame Dash decides to lie and says he is a chairman of Revolt TV. Now, Dame, I know you've been going through a lot. You're missing your teeth and, you know, your debts are due and things like that. But you have to know that people know people and they're going to do research. When I tell y'all the CEO of Revolt, the Tavio Samuels, called Lauren LaRosa so quick and said, I don't know that man. I don't know him. We had a few meetings and that's it. So I think all in all, that interview that Dame Dash did, it hurt him more than it helped him. I feel like he has been scratching his way. He is trying to get in that Carter household. He wants to do whatever. He wants Jay-Z to call him so bad. Dame, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Jay-Z is never going to talk to you again. I am so sorry. We're going to have to let it go. You know, sometimes you got to let things go. You know how like Monique is going through it with like the Tyler Perry and Oprah thing. And she's like, why do we got to let stuff go? This is why we continue to go through things. But sometimes like you got to let things go for your peace of mind. I think Dame has a lot of healing to do. You know what? I think Dame and Chrisean could meet up, pray, go get them teeth fixed, and work on it together. A family thing. You know what I'm saying? He needs to take Chrisean under his wing, and they can work together and help each other out. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Dame. I always wish my black people the best. I like to see black people win, me personally. You know what I'm saying? All right. Moving on. Now, I love this girl. And she went through a tough time. You know, we talking about tough times today. Coi Leray went on Justin LaBoy's podcast, and she reveals that she regrets telling the world that Trippie Redd cheated on her while she was pregnant. Now, Trippie Redd looked like he do voodoo. So, I'm going to keep it real light. He probably got that voodoo doll with braids waiting on me, bitch. I don't play with that stuff.
This doll is a place for the soul to survive until it can move on.
Man, you for real?
Yes!
So I'm going to keep it light. But I will say, this is more so about Coi. I love to see women carry themselves properly throughout this industry. Like, I feel like you're going to make mistakes. You're going to have hiccups. But the way she spoke in that interview, it was a lot of growth. It was a lot of maturity. And I was like, you know what? Kudos to you. Because when she first came out, you know, we had to deal with finding out her daddy was Benzino and, you know, heads was turning. Not Benzino's head, but y'all know what I mean. So everybody was shocked to find out that that was her father. And she had to go back and forth with fighting him online. So I think it's just always been a lot of mess surrounding her. So to see her kind of come out on the other side and she's still being positive, still beautiful as ever, I love to see it. All I want to do is see my ladies win. Okay? So good luck to her. She says that her and Trippie are not friends at all. They co-parent and they're figuring it out. So kudos to her and her maturity. I like Coi Leray. All right. Now, there's a lot of girl talk today. Saweetie did an interview and says, you know, we talk about pretty privilege a lot, but we don't talk about pretty punishment.
Feel like the industry has tried to count you out? Like,
since I started.
Talk about it, man. Because I think people, look, to be honest, people see you're gorgeous. You're getting endless bags. Mm-hmm. You are, listen, that girl, right? I don't think they understand how many doors, how many rejections, how many times people have counted you out.
I saw it on TikTok. They were like, they talk about pretty privilege, but they don't talk about pretty punishment. There's been so many times I've just been counted out, and I know that it's behind animosity. I know it's because of a hidden agenda, but it makes me work harder. But this has happened like my whole life. So it's like what I deal with in the industry is just different face, same case.
Oof.
Now, there's a thing that they do to Saweetie. It's the same thing that they would do to Cassie. I think Halle Berry spoke on this a while back. And Halle Berry talked about how she went on an audition and they basically told her, like, you're too pretty. Like, this role, we don't need all that. We don't need that soft butter cocoa skin and smooth thighs, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So Saweetie talks about pretty punishment because I do see that online a lot where people are like, Saweetie, stop rapping. You just need to model and be pretty. But it's like, who are y'all to tell people not to chase their dreams or not to? Saweetie was nominated for a Grammy. The type of music that's popular nowadays, Saweetie fits right into it. If you can make a bop and a little TikTok hit and make the girls do a little 1-2, because Auntie like that. I like a little simple dance move. I like Saweetie's music. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing red shit. I like that shit. Let's keep it simple and keep it cute. Not everybody wants to listen to Mobb Deep. Bitch, now I'm not trying to get it. I want to hear a cute bop. I don't want to listen to all that deep rap conscious shit. Some people like that. And I'm not dissing the people who do. That's beautiful for you. I don't want to hear it. So I think that there's a lane for everybody and we need to appreciate that. But y'all need to stop telling people what to do because obviously Saweetie has found success. And she's right. A lot of people wouldn't be saying that about her if she didn't look the way that she looked. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that just because, like, even in the podcast world, I think a lot of times people be like, oh, look at these two dumb birds. Now, maybe a bird, but I'm not dumb. Okay? So I feel that y'all do sometimes feel like beautiful women are only like one-dimensional and they should only just sit there and be pretty. So I think Saweetie was right. And y'all are mad at her. Y'all like, Saweetie, the music's not good. Go look at her numbers on Spotify. If the music is not good, but people are listening, they're tuned in. Her and Doja Cat were nominated for a Grammy. So it's not that bad like y'all are saying. I just think y'all need to stop telling people to stop chasing their dreams because I think you're projecting because you don't want to chase yours. Ooh. Sip some tea on that one. Mm-hmm. I know that's right. All right, moving on. So, Jalen Green and Draya Michelle got into a public fight, y'all. And I know what y'all gonna say in the comments. Oh, well, maybe if she wasn't dating somebody the same age as her son. And I get it. I know how y'all feel. But at the end of the day, they are together. They are a couple, whether you approve of it or not. But I want to talk about the actual fight, okay? They in public and they going back and forth. She chasing him, running down. She kind of, I don't know if she pushed him a little bit or not. I don't want to say that and, accuse somebody. But he screamed, I hate you. Now me, that would have made the coochie a little wet. I like a little toxicity. A nigga scream, he hate me? You really love me, hoe ass nigga. You got to take me to the bedroom, right? If I make you that mad that you can't hold yourself together in public, it's giving Whitney and Bobby. And we finna fight. And it's finna be a good makeup session.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had.
You did.
I gave you everything I had.
So everybody was in the comments like, oh my God, they're breaking up. I told y'all he's just too young and immature. Y'all act like y'all don't fight. Couples fight. I will fight a nigga that's not even my nigga. Just because. I like to talk. She like to argue, so I sent that bitch to law school. That's about me. Sometimes you got to let it off your chest. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so funny when these things happen and people act like you ain't never experienced that before. Y'all done got mad at y'all, nigga. Y'all done told somebody you hated them before and you didn't mean it. Especially on them drunk nights. I'm finna call my nigga as soon as I finish. I owe him an apology. But I like Draya. I really do. I don't know much about sports. Very good, Jalen Green. We're cheering for you. I hope you have a good season, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what position he play. But yeah, I think couples fighting, slow news day. Who cares? Speaking of couples fighting, LeBron finally responds to Drake. LeBron and Drake, we all know they have broken up. They were besties at one point. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Drake has some sort of LeBron tattoo on his body somewhere, whether like it's his number, it's something on his body somewhere. And I know that I think he got it covered up. I feel you, Drake. I got my nigga name removed too, because I didn't like him no more either. Because when a nigga make me, I went straight to the laser treatment. I feel you, Drake, because LeBron said, I don't give a fuck if you must it on a. What are you singing? What are you singing? I don't even care. If you put mustard on your hot dog, Drake was blocking you. And he has the right to. His feelings were hurt. You supposed to be my friend, my dog, my day one. You know what I'm saying? And you mustard on that beat, help. And y'all know LeBron never know the words to nothing. So you got the nerve to not even know the words of this song. And you in the club. Having a ball. I'm not mad at you, Drake. I'm on Drake's side on this one. And I love LeBron. But Drake, I'm on your side. Now, LeBron did say it's always going to be love. It's always going to be love there. And they're just not in the same space right now. And I get it. Sometimes you're not in the same space with somebody and you have to move on. So, you know, sometimes people are friends and sometimes they're not. Sometimes people are there for a season. And I think that's what it was. It was a good run, though. I enjoy seeing good male healthy friendships, and you know sometimes they break up. But people think it's only women that fall out. Men be falling out too. Don't get it twisted, men will fight your ass. They get mad. Men be texting and going off in their group chats too. Bitch, y'all know who be messy. Whoop-de-doo. But we ain't gonna talk about him. We ain't gonna talk about him today. All right. But y'all know men be messy. All right, moving on to the white news. Y'all, the white people have been cutting up this week. My God. I saw somebody say that they're like, damn, Charlie Kirk is like the white people's Nipsey Hussle. I did not know that man had motion like that. I said, good goddamn. If you hate niggas, you can be a millionaire. If you get on TV right now and just be like, I don't like black people, you will be a millionaire in about 3 months. Why? Because of rage. People enjoy being mad and angry. But I will say this, all jokes aside, y'all, please be careful what you are getting on the internet and saying about Charlie Kirk, because they are firing people. They are literally, there's a whole website where people are uploading their coworkers, social medias and things like that. And people are getting fired. I just saw that there was a healthcare nurse in Atlanta who got fired for her comments on Charlie Kirk. Jimmy Kimmel, ABC indefinitely suspends the Jimmy Kimmel show because he made a Charlie Kirk joke. Mind you, the joke, I'm going to play the clip.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the 4th stage of grief, construction. There's demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
The joke was directed towards Donald Trump more so. He didn't even say anything about Charlie, really. You know what I'm saying? But this is where I'm like, so do we have freedom of speech or not? Now, I can say what I want. Can't nobody fire my ass. You have to pay attention to what's going on, because they're picking and choosing what we can say. You can say what you want as long as it's not against their agenda. So just tread lightly, y'all, in these political streets. I don't be in the political streets. I go, I vote, and I mind my business, child. All right? More white news. I told you them white folks been cutting up this week. Bhad Babies. And this another one. Y'all want to tell Saweetie stop making music? Tell that to Bhad Bhabie, too. Tell that bitch to stay out the goddamn studio. I'm tired of it. Okay? So, a few months ago on Love Lex P, I had talked about Bhad Bhabie. She went on a podcast and she said this, and I quote, talking about her baby dad. She said, "I'm so happy I didn't leave him because I would never find what I have with him with anybody else." And she's crying. And not tears of joy. She was crying like he had just turned her ass. And I don't go up for DV. Even against the white women. I don't y'all know it's bad. It don't make me take up for but sometimes I got to, right? So she gets on live and she's talking about how he called her, and I quote, I didn't say this, y'all, because I know y'all be thinking I be talking. I did not say this. The baby daddy said this. He called her a white police bitch. And she said, but I only called the police on it one time. That means you a white police bitch. But she did say that he spit on her. She said that he spit on her. And then she said, allegedly, that he has hit her over 500 times, right? So she's revealing all this abuse that she's going through. Fast forward, the baby daddy posted a video of her hanging on the top of his truck, the front of his car, crying, I guess like begging him not to leave. I'm gonna play the clip.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Danny, get off the car. Are you even staying?
Millions of free child place holidays available with 22 kilos of...
I know a digmatized bitch when I see one. If a man is beating your ass, but you crying for him to stay, I don't want no type of dick like that. Just give me the regular dick. Y'all getting premium dick. Y'all got to stop and know what you can handle. You know what I'm saying? You don't put premium gas in a Honda Civic. It ain't necessary. You know what I'm saying? Get that unleaded and keep it pushing, because y'all don't know how to act. There is no reason, as much money as she's made between her music and OnlyFans, that you are dealing with this man. But you know, she's young. And the white girl's gonna do what the white girl's gonna do. And don't give a white girl some black dick, child.
Do my eyes not deceive me, or am I looking at the goddess Isis herself? Can you do me a favor, my brown skin angel? Can you tap that white girl for me? My milk of magnesia. Oh!
Jesus, Lord have mercy. Moving on. Y'all, it be so much. Now, y'all know they caught the man. Because I said last week I didn't think they was going to catch the man that, off Charlie Kirk, but they caught him. It was a young guy, too. And they were like, ain't no young guy can make that shot. But, allegedly he had grown up around his father. They've been shooting guns their whole life. I don't know, but they're seeking the death penalty. So he finna go meet Charlie face to face. They finna have a talk. They finna talk it out, bitch. They finna talk it out. All right, y'all. So we are moving on to the last portion, the King's Court review. So if y'all have never watched King's Court, it is a dating show. So they had Queen's Court before. They had like Delicious on there, K. Michelle, Tamar Braxton. And they basically just put all these people in a house with 3 like celebrities, and they're trying to find love. I've always been kind of skeptical of the show because I'm like, y'all not really looking for love. Y'all just kind of looking for a check or whatever. So this season it was King's Court, and they had Carlos Boozer. He's a retired NBA player. They had Thaddeus, I can't remember his last name, but he used to be in the WWE. And they also had Tyson Beckford. He was like the first male supermodel. And this season was very interesting. I will say this, I do not enjoy watching shows where like it's a bunch of women vying for one man's attention. I could never go on a show like that because I'm not finna chase nobody. They're gonna be like, okay, y'all wake up, it's the challenge. Who finna fight? Who? Y'all gonna see me in the bed every day. They're gonna have to eliminate me, bitch, because I be damn. The way these women were throwing themselves at these men, it's a tough watch, y'all. It really is. But I will say Carlos Boozer, he found his girl the first episode. Literally, it was like he laid eyes on her and he locked in with her for the rest of the season. Mind you, this was filmed last year and it just dropped, and the finale was shown last week. And so they're able to post their pictures now. So him and his girl are still together. I like her. She was a little possessive over him, but I get it. You want what you want. But they're cute. We'll see where it goes. Thad, the WWE guy, I can tell he likes like homely women. And I say that in a nice way. Like, he don't want no dolled up baddie. Like, he wants somebody that like has a great job, yes, and successful, but he don't want no dolled up girl. He wants you to be like, y'all know what I mean, like the girl next door type. So I could tell his type right off the bat, but he is strict. Bitch, I hate a strict nigga. I hate niggas to be like, if you, like, sometimes, you want to get mad at your nigga. Like, I don't want to talk to you right now. And then he's supposed to be like, babe, come talk to me. Come on, babe. You tell that nigga, babe, I don't want to talk to you right now. He be like, all right, bye. Fight me back. I hate a nigga that don't like to fight. I don't like that strict shit. Keep that away from me. I don't like a healed man all the way. You got to be like 80% healed. You still got to have that dog in you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he was a good man, though. But Tyson Beckford, I truly feel that Tyson went on the show to be seen, to kind of get his name back out there. Because throughout the show, they eliminate the women that they're no longer interested in, right? So throughout the show, Carlos is eliminating women. He's like, okay, I think her name was Janae. I really like Janae. Let me see where this goes with this girl. Okay, I don't like this girl. She's eliminated. Let's move on. And he was kind of, that's how he was moving. The same way with the other guy, Titus, Thad, whatever his name was. Tyson was not eliminating anybody. He kept everybody in that damn house. Y'all, it got to the point to where he had a list. Okay, I'm going to meet with her at 1 o'clock, meet with her at 2 p.m., meet with her at 3 p.m. The only time I saw emotion from Tyson was when he found out one of the girls that he really liked used to date R. Kelly. Child, it was so performative. He was like, I can't believe, of all people, she dated R. Kelly. Nigga, y'all are so... It was just so much cap. I think people just act that way because they don't want to be canceled. I bet you Tyson Beckford listening to Ignition right now. I don't believe it, Tyson. You was doing a lot. I mean, he wouldn't even look at the girl. It was like, oh. He was so disgusted. It was so dramatic. I mean, I get it, but she dated him like 15 years ago. That's what she said, like 10 or 15 years ago. It was just very weird. But in the end, Tyson didn't pick anybody. He went home alone, which I think that's what he wanted to do. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Tyson pop out like in a little Neo situation. Neo's women are always like out about in like fishnets and thongs. I thought it was the Magic City documentary when I seen them doing an interview. I was like, what's... Okay. But I minds my business. Y'all. I really do. I promise I do. So if y'all watch King's Court, let me know y'all's thoughts. Like I said, I think Carlos and Janae, I have high hopes for them. I really do. I think Titus, the lady that he picked, I like her because she was like a doctor. She was very like down to earth and she was very vocal. So I liked her, but Tyson was not ready to find love. I think he went on the show for probably like a little quick check and to be relevant again, And I like Tyson Beckford like as a model. I think it's amazing what he's done as a black man in the high fashion industry. But Tyson, don't bring your ass on reality TV no more. You know how many men be so fine, then they start talking and you be like, oh, I get it now. Men will talk themselves right out some draws every time, child. And then what was so crazy is the whole season, there was this girl like throwing herself at Tyson, throwing herself at him, like kissing him, all on top, grinding on him. Girl, he didn't even pick you. You got that little coochie all out on TV and it didn't even work. Now, ain't that about a bitch? Well, so y'all watch King's Court. I want to know how y'all feel about it. Well, y'all, this has been another amazing episode. Y'all make sure y'all go follow me on Snapchat. I'm always doing my house updates on there. It's LexP05. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Y'all, we jumped 3,000 subscribers in a week and a half. Like, what's going on here? We're growing. I'm so glad that y'all are enjoying the new space. Y'all make sure y'all follow me on Facebook. That's LexP. Instagram, Lex_P_. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that new Poor Minds episode that just dropped Friday with Key Glock. Really good episode. So you got a lot to do on this Monday. You just watched Love Lex P. Now go watch Poor Minds, okay? And y'all make sure y'all go to lovelexp.com. Get your shirts, all that good stuff. And I will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.